Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. You're watching 60 Cycle Hum. I'm here at 42 Gear Street, feeling well rested on my very last day. I actually slept last night instead of staying up drinking in the parking lot with all the other YouTubers. So maybe this will be the best content of my entire trip because I feel like a human being today. I've got the Amplitube X-Space multi-reverb thing here. You're going to be getting my first impressions because I have not tried it yet. I don't know what I'm in for. The reps here for it know what I like, and they're like, "Will you please film the reverb?" And how can I say no to new reverb? It does have a spring setting. I'm not sure how to get to it yet, but also has shimmer 1, shimmer 2, hall, room, chamber, church, plate, spring, swell, gate, reverse, early, reflection, extreme, ethereal, bloom, and magnetic. I mean, in the right hands, any reverb can be extreme. So I'm most curious about that extreme. I mean, I want to check out the spring. You know me. You know what I like. But extreme? Yeah. I am playing a Harmony Silhouette, the version with a Bixby on it, because this was the most surfy guitar I could find within walking distance. I'm sure there's more up in Henning's house. I'm in the tent right now. I didn't feel like making the hike. There's a lot of metal people here. So there's a lot of metal guitars here. So the pickings are a little bit slim for a guy like me. I want a thicker pick. There we go. I'm using the heavy surf patch on my HX Stomp without the reverb on, without the little bit of drive on. I've just got it set up as a clean channel. And as you can see, I'm running stereo out, so if there are stereo effects, hopefully we will hear them. I don't know how this works. We've got a model knob that you press to go back, I guess, a preset with a save function, parameter, hold for setup, time, pre-delay, color, mod, and mix, and then bank down set. So I assume you press both to bank down through settings, bank up to go up, and then an A, B, C preset. I don't know. That's just what I'm assuming that all means. All right. It says bad fry right now. Free? Bad free? A switch is on. All right. Some sort of like quick haul with a decent amount of pre-delay on it. You guys can't see this, but I can see this. Max Solo is over here setting up his rig, wrapping his body around my tripod to get into the back of his rig. He looks very nervous. Go subscribe to his channel. Unsubscribe to mine, subscribe to his, so that you don't use up your subscription tokens. Let's mess with some settings here. Pre-delay all the way up, because why not? That's a long one. You can treat that like a delay. Let's crank that mix up. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's go all the way short. How do I'll go through presets. Organ is the name of this preset. It's on the Shimmer 2. Wow, that's pretty. try putting the drive back on. It's not really a drive. Whoops. Oh my gosh, my little stand is failing on me. There we go. I'll have to be very gentle with that, won't I? Here's what we'll do. Oh boy, I'll have to be much more gentle with a little stand. All right, so here it is without that little bit of saturated drive. It's kind of like a Strymon deco that is on the HX Stomp. That's interesting. It sounds really pretty, honestly. This preset is Dark Hall. Without that saturation. All right, so now how do I get to the spring? Model is my guess. Yeah.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Henning is shaking the table.
It's an earthquake.
It's an earthquake.
It's earthquake.
That's not too bad. A church setting. Just because it says church doesn't mean it's for church. It sounds like a church. I'm assuming like a big cathedral, classic architecture, you know, sort of big stone church with stained glass windows or something like that. There's a lot of churches that meet in very small rooms with drywall and dropped down acoustic ceilings, and they sound nothing like this. But maybe someone in a church like that could simulate sounding like they're in a great big, you know, ancient stone church with a church setting. You needed that explanation, right? You needed that, or you wouldn't be able to understand. That didn't go the way that I wanted it to at all. Not bad. Plate. Plate can sometimes be a surprising way to actually find a surfy reverb. It can have a nice little like ping at the end of it. I don't know. It sounds a bit low fidelity to me. There's extra parameters here, but I don't actually know. High pass filter? No, I don't think that's it. I'm not going to mess with that. I was hoping to find like a bitrate adjustment or something like that. I honestly think I'm feeling better today just because I'm over the jet lag and I actually had a full night of sleep last night. I've synced up to German time versus Californian time.
Jet lag might be feeling better too.
Yeah.
Over
So now I'm regular professional, ready to make my level of quality videos where I feel like, man, I've been here 3 days before this already filming, and I'm not sure I can vouch for the quality of anything I've done, but I'm definitely going to publish it all. You already know that I've published it all up to this point. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. Like, I think there's some fun sounds in here. I haven't gotten the impression that this is going to be a super high fidelity, like giving me a really high quality spring reverb experience so far. I mean, I'm very, very picky with my spring reverbs, as you guys know. Like everything else, I can be like, oh, this is subjective. This is, this person might like it for this reason or that reason. But spring reverb, it's either a pass or a fail for me. Pressure's on. This is a moment of honesty, guys. Like, if it fails, then I'm going to say, even though, Amplitube is a sponsor of this event, and I'm sure the Guitar YouTube conspiracy theorists out there will say that they've never, ever once heard a bad review from a YouTuber. But those of you who watch often know that's not true. Yeah, it's doing the clicky thing. I mean, it is trying to get to that outboard spring reverb sound on the settings it's on right now. Yeah, that's not a drip. That's a very, it feels low bit rate on this clicky thing. I mean, that's interesting as an effect. This is with a mix all the way up just to show off the pure, full mix sound of that reverb. There's something fun and crispy about it, but no, it is not a surfy spring reverb at all. It's not dripping at all. That is a click, kind of like stacked delay sort of sound. At least the Amplitube people aren't here sitting next to me watching me do this right now, because that would be awkward, right? They'd be like, what's wrong with it? I don't understand. I don't know if they would say that. Maybe they would know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you could get away with it, but, you could get away with using it for a surfy sound in a set that needs it on the fly, but isn't necessarily like a full, surf guitar, surf band sort of show sort of thing. It's just not, it's the pitfalls that a lot of reverbs trying to do spring reverb fall into, where it's not a drip. It is brought to you with stacked delays that are doing a clicky sort of thing. Sounds very nice recording though. I mean, it's pretty. It's a pretty sounding reverb. If you hear something that you like there, you're not necessarily a surf guy like me, it's fine. But yeah, I can't recommend this as an option for people like me who are looking for a surf guitar spring reverb. Swell. Swell depth. Swell sense. If this is supposed to be a swell, it's going really fast. Maybe I need to hold it. Oh wait, what happened? I'm on Dark Hall now? I'm feeling a little bit lost on this one. There we go. Is there operator error going on right now? I don't know. Here, there's a swell. I don't know. I'm not getting the swell. Gate. Kind of spooky. A bit like a reverse sort of effect. It's kind of spooky in like a horror movie sort of way. I'm getting a lot of like this very hard low bitrate digital sound from a lot of these settings. Yeah, I don't know yet, guys. I mean, I'm most of the way through and some settings have been fine, but some of them not so much. And honestly, there could be some user error here. I typically don't like covering pedals at these sorts of things because it's not really the best environment for me to actually sit and think about what's going on and understand the product. I didn't even get to research this, you know, online, look at the manual or anything like that. So I might be completely missing something obvious. That's supposed to be the reverse. There's also this parameter thing that... What did I just adjust? Early reflections. Extreme. That's some sort of modulation going on. kind of UFO or UFO, as the Germans call it here, sounding thing there. If you're making a soundtrack for, you know, an extraterrestrial documentary that you watch late at night on Netflix. Could be a good option. Right, ethereal. That's pretty. Bloom. This guitar really needs its action raised. It's plucking out in various parts of the fretboard because the action is pretty low. See, that's the kind of thing I was expecting from the swell, or even the reverse. Like, that's pretty. They're saving the best for nearly last, I guess. Yeah. And now magnetic. That's like legitimately scary sounding. It's got like a vocal sort of filtering going, like you hear a spooky demonic voice in it. There's a couple things in here that are interesting, that are compelling in certain ways. I'd love to. Well, I don't know. Like if I was trying this at a shop on like a demo board, I don't know if I'd be interested. There's so much on the market these days, but I feel like I might be able. Well, here's what I was trying to say. I might be able to get a better sense for what's going on and the full quality of what I'm hearing if I wasn't using headphones, you know, in a tent outside. If I was in a environment where I could more accurately mentally process what I'm dealing with here. But I think the fact that I am feeling a bit confused, that I don't feel sure in what I'm hearing right now, it probably does say a lot. Let's do a quick comparison between the spring on the X-Space here versus the spring that is on my HX Stomp. So here is the... You can hear the little delay clicks. It's faster than that. You can hear the time of the delay change as I rack the time knob. Let's revisit the parameters. Width, high pass filter, moderate, high damp, width. Well, that's going to be stereo width. I took the high pass filter all the way down. It's weird. This is what I would have expected from like a very old multi-effect that's trying, but then it's almost like an artistic representation of that. Like here's a gritty digital lo-fi kind of take on a spring. Now for comparison, here is the HX Stomp. Yes, Henning.
How about you go into the living room, make an awesome video on this builder board?
Right now, the time's right now?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'll wrap this up in...
Set it all up, you just go, you do, and free video for you.
Perfect. I love it, Henning. The couch with the big TV. All right. I was talking to Henning. He wants me to go film something, and I want to film it too. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to drag Amplitube. I mean, as far as I'm aware, Amplitube is a port of effects over from a smartphone app. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I remember it. But the newest update to a spring reverb on the HX Stomp here is leagues ahead of sounding realistic and sounding usable for a surf guitarist like me. Turn that off. Turn this on. I mean, it's better than nothing. It gives you kind of that bright, surfy tonality on various settings. But yeah, it's not for specialists, that's for sure. If you really love a different reverb setting on here, like the shimmers or the ethereal or the magnetic or bloom, I think that's where the strengths was on this, where the strengths were on this is those deeply modulated, long-timed, kind of swelly sorts of reverbs. Maybe you just need spring every now and then, or you need that kind of like lo-fi kind of interpretation of one. Back to the HX Stomp. Yeah, you know what? Your opinions matter just as much as mine. And I absolutely mean that. Someone just shouted, no, they don't. No, they do, because you are the consumer. I'm a tool here for you. You can quote me on that. I'm a resource for you. You are the one who's forming the opinion that is important here, because you're the one who's deciding whether or not you want this, whether or not you're going to buy this. What are your opinions? Post them in the comments. Part of my point is that people don't just watch the videos. They go and read the comments for more opinions on what they just experienced in the video. So your opinion matters a lot. If you disagree with me, lay it out there, man. Tell us exactly what you think about this. If you love it, defend it. Tell us what you think about it. Tell us what you think I missed. Like, educate all of us, you know? Amplitube team, if you want to jump into the comments and say whatever you feel you need to say, what you want to say, you are more than welcome. I'm not going to delete anyone's comments unless they follow, basic rules of human decency. You can understand what that means, right? All right. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave any rude and nasty comments. Click all the links down below for the sponsors, including Amplitube, and for all the other channels that are here. I absolutely love being at these things. I mean, this is putting wind in my sails. It is filling my emotional social cup. Oh man, when you work in this industry and you're just at home by yourself all day, every day, and then you get to hang out with like fellow professionals doing what you do, oh, man, it's really special to me, and everyone else here is kind of emotional, honestly. So huge thanks to the sponsors, and of course Henning for continuing to put these things on. It means a lot to all of us. All right, bye everyone. Stay grounded.